Hi, Jake. I appreciate you giving us some time. You worked there with Sid and Connor throughout the scrimmage there. Just first off, how'd that work out? And Connor set up a couple goals from behind the net. What's his game like from that specific area of the rink, like behind the net? What makes him so effective from that area?
Yeah, I think it was just good to kind of get in a game situation with those guys again. I mean, it's been a couple of years for us, so just to kind of get that timing back and in game situations, definitely nice for us to get those minutes now. And I mean, Connor's such a smart player, so he can make this kind of plays, and just showed on Sid's goal in the first. That was such a nice play to go kind of on the back there. So obviously a special player, and I really like playing with him.
Next question's from Michelle. Go ahead, Michelle.
Jake, I know it's only an inter-squad scrimmage, but it's been, I think, over 7 months since you last saw any game action. Just how did it feel mentally and physically to be back out there in that kind of situation, just be back on the ice with your teammates doing that?
Yeah, it feels great. I mean, just been in that while. I mean, you get so excited for these little inter-squad games, and if it's when even if it doesn't mean anything. So just for my situation, it definitely feels good to get in the game-like situation, and I really can't wait to get going.
Next question, Rob Rossi. Go ahead.
Jake, thanks. You know, when you've had success with Sydney, and I think probably when you guys, the three of you, have played together in the past, there's this element of that quick pass that like you can really utilize. And I'm wondering how much of that requires the timing and the repetitiveness of sort of practice situations, game situations, and how hard has that been to sort of replicate this week?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard when you can't do game-like situations for those give and go plays, and just kind of reading where guys are going to go. So I think when we can get into these inter-squad games and this one preseason game, I think that's what we got to focus on. We got to get our touch back, and we got to learn where each other are going to be in these give and go games. So I think that's when we're at our best, when we're playing that quick hockey and quick strike mentality.
Next question is from Taylor Haas. Go ahead, Taylor.
As we're seeing the level of physicality increase throughout camp, how do you think you're handling that aspect? Like, do you feel any apprehension, I guess, dealing with contact coming back from injury?
No, I feel good. I mean, just kind of taking it day by day and seeing where it goes. But from my end, I'm feeling really good, and I'm energized and ready to go. So it's just been good to be back with the team here and getting going.
Next question is from Seth. Go ahead, Seth.
Hi, Jake. For the game, you guys wore full uniforms, and the warm-ups, there was music and everything like that. How much did something like that help restore some level of normalcy throughout all of this?
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, it's been a while for all of us, so we just got to realize that's what it's going to be like in the playoffs. It's kind of like what we were out there today. So got to get used to it now, and there's no better way to start in camp like this. So it definitely gives us something to look forward to and realize what it's going to be like during the playoffs.
Next question is from Rob Rossi. Go ahead, Rob.
Jake, certainly while you were healthy during the regular season, the team was playing a defensive brand of hockey that we hadn't seen at a sustained level for quite some time. I know towards the end you weren't there, obviously, but it was something Evgeny and Sydney and a lot of the guys mentioned they need to get back to. Has that been an emphasis? And when you noticed it when you were playing, what was particularly effective about your guys' overall team defense?
I think that's when we're at our best, is when we're defending first, and I think all of us know that we can't get high risk. We got to defend first hard, and defense will lead to offense. So when we're playing at our best hockey, I think that's when we're winning games. And sometimes it's gonna be low scoring, but we gotta be able to win those games too.
Next question is from Seth Rohrbach. Go ahead, Seth.
Jake, Jared McCann's been working with the first power play unit. Just what does he offer in his realm, specifically off like the left wing there?
Yeah, I mean, a really good shot, and obviously another smart player. So I think if he uses his shot and he gets open for those, he can score a lot of goals from that, because he can beat a lot of goalies from far out. So just obviously a really good shot, and another dimension on that power play.
Looks like the last question's from Michelle. Go ahead, Michelle.
Jake, just what are your overall impressions of just how the team looks throughout these first few days of camp?
Yeah, we look good. I mean, the energy's high, and that's what you like when it's a little different situation for all of us. But everything looks good, and we're really, really excited to get going. I mean, it's been a while, so I think we're all just kind of waiting to get to Toronto and waiting for August 1st, just like everyone is.